Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
And this is our reaction to Season 4, Episode 22, the season finale of
The
Buffy.
season finale!
4! Wow. Can't believe there's only 3 seasons left of this show. After that, it's really been a full year of watching this at this point. I'm curious to see...
Didn't Adam die last? Yeah, she channeled like a Sumerian god and just...
Actually,
what's going to be in the finale?
That was actually I noticed it was the power of friendship, because they were saying they can't do anything. So the power of friendship won. I'm curious what the season finale is going to be about, because I feel like it has to be something that sets the tone for next season if they're doing it this way. We have to find out. Yes, Mike, it was the power of friendship. We're going to be starting this one in 3, 2, 1. You didn't realize that?
I got Graham and a lot of the guys testifying I'm the reason they're alive. I might actually get out of this with an honorable discharge.
Yeah, that would be like best case.
Silence, no doubt.
Oh yeah, having the inside scoop on the administration's own Bay of Mutated Pigs.
Bay of Mutated Pigs.
It's like you're blackmailing the government. In a Patreon.
It was very nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you, finally.
That's a huge dining room.
Did you notice how pointedly I said finally?
I did. Did you?
Dude, I want some cookies.
I'm putting in a preemptive bid for Apocalypse Now, huh?
Did you get anything less Heart of Darknessy?
Apocalypse Now is a gay romp.
They all fell asleep by the time the FBI warning came up. Oh, what's gonna happen in their dreams?
I think it's strange. You think she'd let us know her name by now?
I never worry here. I'm safe here.
You don't know everything about me.
What does that mean?
Even.
They will find out, you know.
What is she tattooing on her back?
About you.
It's so bright. And there's something out there.
What?
What is that? Cat.
Kitty.
I like how they do slow-mo frames of the cat. That must have been a fun.
Wait.
So what you been doing?
Why is Xander at school?
Doing spells?
And Oz.
She does spells with Tara.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Sometimes I think about 2 women doing a spell. And then I do a spell by myself.
That took you out, huh?
Why?
Isn't this exciting?
What?
Our first
Harmony?
production. I can't wait till our scene.
Oh my god. The place is packed. Everybody's
Buffy.
here. Your whole family's in the front row, and they look really angry.
It was so weird watching her and Scooby-Doo the other day.
Oh, somebody's got stage
Oh, right.
Well, you showed up later. You'd have a better part. I'm Cowboy Guy.
costume. You're already in
Oh.
character. I should have done that. Plus, we haven't even rehearsed.
Well, maybe some people haven't.
I showed up on time, so I got to be Cowboy Guy.
Everyone's playing a role
Except for her?
in society, but
I don't even know what.
because she's
This
hiding,
isn't Madame Butterfly,
Sarah?
is it? Because I have a whole problem with
this
that.
is her
All right,
costume.
everyone. Pay attention.
Giles?
Life's the stage.
Everyone that Willow's ever met is out in that audience. The energy,
What
especially
is that
in the
creature?
musical numbers. The audience wants to find you, strip you naked, and eat you alive. So hi.
Harmony's a...
Costumes, same. Use them.
Props?
No.
Props?
Yes. That's very annoying.
That's very annoying. What is this episode?
I know this will be the best production of Death of a Salesman we've ever done.
Oh my god.
Riley's really excited to be the cowboy guy. Look at him.
So would you.
Cheese slices.
So would you.
Huh?
Acid trip of an episode?
A weird season finale.
Why is there a cowboy in Death of a Salesman anyway?
You don't understand yet, do you?
Is there something following me?
Yes.
Oh.
The play's gonna start soon, and I don't even know my lines.
Play's already started. That's not the point.
Why, hello, little lady. Can I hold those milk pails for you?
Why, thank you. But they're not very heavy.
I've come looking for a man. A salesman.
Everyone's starting to wonder about you. The real you.
Why is this your humor?
Was I supposed to? Shh. But
What else could I expect from a bunch of low
This angle's crazy.
like you? Throw them in and wait for the bubbles.
It's crazy.
Oh
My
God. Groin, no brain, 3 billion of you passing around the same.
Who's
worn
dead
out
on the
urge.
floor?
Men with your sails.
I've never seen Death of a Salesman, so I don't know if any of this is actually from it. And I think that's the joke, because she's never seen it too, so she doesn't know, right?
What's coming after her?
Sisters?
Ow. Where's Buffy's wig?
Come on. Stay low.
Dude, this really is a dream. Classrooms don't go to auditoriums like that.
I don't know.
Yes, they do in dreams.
I don't know what's after me.
You must have done something.
Willow, try punching.
I never do anything.
Should go slowly.
I'm very seldom naughty.
Willow, everybody already knows. Take it off.
Ooh.
That's better. It's much more realistic.
See? Is everybody very clear on this now?
Oh my god, it's like a tragedy.
Oh, she's still a nerd.
My book report. This summer I read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, who cares?
Oh my god.
This book has many themes.
What the fuck is going on?
I hate dream monsters.
I'm awake. I'm good. Did I miss anything?
Nothing much at all, really.
Fake dream.
Yeah.
For match scoring.
Oh, they're watching Apocalypse Now.
I have to say, I really feel Apocalypse Now is overrated.
No.
That's his nightmare.
No. It gets better. I remembered that it gets better. What's her deal?
Big faker.
Oh, I'm beginning to understand this now. It's
Big
all about
faker.
the journey, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh no, I knew this was gonna happen as soon as he went upstairs.
Hey, Joyce.
Leaving.
Anyway, they all left a while ago.
Oh, I should probably go catch up.
Heard that before.
I move pretty fast. You know, a man's always after.
Conquest?
I'm a conquistador.
You sure it isn't comfort?
I'm a
I'm a
conquistador.
conformer also.
I'm a confidor also.
Would you like to rest for a while?
Yeah. I'd like you. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom first.
You're doing a great job.
Dream feel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna find another bathroom.
That's such a dream thing. His basement?
Wait a second.
I didn't order any vampires.
Anya.
What the fuck? Swing with.
What else?
Who's that?
Spike.
I was gonna say, is it
In the sunlight?
dream?
Are you sure it's us you were looking for?
Giles here is going to teach me to be a watcher. Because I got the stuff.
Spike's like a son to me.
He's either wearing the same outfit too. Anya working the ice cream truck without him? He's work even in his dream he has to work.
You gotta have something. Gotta be always moving forward.
Like a shark.
Much less fins.
And on land.
Very good.
That's such a weird dynamic.
It's a pretty big sandbox.
I'm okay. It's not coming for me yet.
I just mean, you can't protect yourself from.
He's afraid he can't protect Buffy?
A watcher scoffs at gravity.
That's so funny. A watcher scoffs at gravity.
What the fuck happened?
God, is this a real episode?
This has to be my favorite silly episode.
It's a dream episode?
Frozen bananas, but it was a picture of a pickle.
I didn't notice. Like, God damn it.
Do you know where you're going? I've been thinking about getting back into vengeance. You don't want me to have a hobby.
Not a vengeance hobby, no. It's dangerous. People can't do anything they want. Society has rules and borders and an end zone. It doesn't matter if. Do you mind? I'm talking to my demon.
Sorry. I just think you're really interesting.
What's going on?
I'm going places.
I'm way ahead of you. Watch this.
Do you want to come in the back with us?
Oh, go on.
I don't have to.
I'll be fine. I think I figured out how to steer by gesturing emphatically.
How big is the man?
He's back in his basement.
I know what's up there.
No, he doesn't, and that's why he's afraid.
These will not protect you.
Who the fuck is this guy?
A cheese?
Xander, what are you doing here?
What's after me?
It's because of what we did, I know that.
What we did?
Your life may depend on what I'm about to tell you. You need...
La maison ne nous durement.
They dubbed over it.
Faut que tu viennes avec nous maintenant.
He's in Apocalypse now.
Why does Xander have dreams like me? Watch a movie, I'm in the dream.
Where are you from, Harris?
Have you seen Apocalypse Now?
Is that Schneider?
Well, the basement mostly.
That's Schneider.
I walked by your guidance counselor's office one time. A bunch of you were sitting there. I remember it smelled like dead flowers, like decay. The hope of our nation's future is a bunch of mulch.
You know, I never got the chance to tell you how glad I was you were eaten by a snake.
Your time is running out.
No, I'm just trying to get away. There's something I can't fight.
You're a whipping boy, raised by mongrels and set on a sacrificial stone.
This is Apocalypse Now.
I'm getting a cramp.
The fuck is that?
A cat.
Meow.
Giles?
I can fight anything, right? Maybe we should slap her.
I love how Buffy's like me. I can fight anything. Maybe I should slap her. What?
Ah yes, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yo.
Back in his basement. You gotta go up the stairs, dude.
Just do it.
Get a hay when doors disappear.
What the hell is wrong with you? You won't come upstairs?
His dad?
I think so.
What are you, ashamed of us? Your mother's crying her guts out.
You don't understand.
The line ends here with us. And you're not gonna change that. You haven't got the heart.
What?
Come on! Come on! We're gonna miss all the good stuff.
Does she always want to train this badly?
Well, it appears she's never heard the fable about patience.
Which
Her
one is
kid?
that?
I'm a vampire.
Buffy, you have a sacred birthright to protect mankind. Don't stick out your elbow.
That was weird.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy this one.
Not sacred, but go easy on the girl.
This is my business. It's blood of the lamb and all that. Now you're gonna get that all over your face. I know you. I know you.
Come on! You're gonna miss everything.
Why are there so many gnomes?
It's Spike's front lawn. What do you mean? He likes garden gnomes. What?
I've hired myself out as an attraction.
What am I supposed to do with all of this?
You gotta make up your mind, Rubes.
I still think Buffy should have killed you.
I wear the cheese. It does not wear me.
God damn it. Why is the cheese a thing? Stupid fucking cheese.
Who is that guy?
A man walks into the office of a doctor.
She's doing comedy.
He's wearing on his head, wait, there's a duck. Is that right?
You suck.
Quiet. You'll miss the humorous conclusion.
Something's after us. It's like some primal, some animal force.
It's strange. It's not like anything we've faced.
The musical episode for you now.
It seems familiar somehow.
Do musicians dream of singing randomly?
Of course. The spell we cast with Buffy must have released some primal evil. Try not to bleed on my couch, I just had it steam clean.
What the fuck?
I like how his dreams are a lot more structured than Xander's.
No.
Well, that was obvious. I know who you are. You underestimate me. You couldn't know. You never had a watcher.
Is it Slayer?
The Primal Slayer?
They summoned the Sandald?
Yeah.
Giles just got scalped.
Yeah, he did. Heart, scalp. What did Willow get taken?
Heart, scalp, lungs. Breathe it, breath.
The fuck?
Faith and I just made that bed. For who? I'm never gonna use those.
You think you know what's to come?
So tarot cards?
They're tarot cards.
Mom,
Oh, hi, honey.
What?
why are you living in the walls?
Oh, sweetie, no, I'm fine here. Don't worry about me. I made some lemonade, and I'm learning how to play mahjong. You go find your friends. I'm sorry, dear. A mouse is playing with my knees.
They made me Surgeon General. We're drawing up a plan for world domination. The key element? Coffee makers that think. Baby, we're the government. It's what we do.
We're not demons.
Is that a fact? Buffy, we've got important work here. A lot of filing, giving things names.
She doesn't know what the government does. Is that what?
Please run for your lives.
This could be trouble.
Sand? Oh, vent?
The mud that was on her face?
Who is the primeval slayer?
Thought you were looking for your friends. Okay, killer. If that's the way you want it, I guess you're on your own.
What? Who's the other dude who acted like he was a Slayer?
These guy?
No, the guy at the table with Riley.
I don't know, probably just some suit.
Ancient Egyptian warriors?
Africa?
Slayers?
Africa slayers?
Slayers come from Egypt?
It's probably either Egypt or Africa, I would say. Although that does look like Westworld.
Mikey, what continent is Egypt in?
That's the reason you came.
What the fuck is going on?
Tara?
You're not in my dream.
I was borrowed. Someone has to speak for her.
Let her speak for herself.
Oh. Yeah, it looks different, more human now.
I have no speech, no name. I am destruction. Absolute. Alone.
The Slayer.
Yeah. First one.
The first.
Yeah, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I walk. I talk. I shop. I sneeze. Now give me back my friends.
No friends. Just to kill. We are alone.
That's it. I'm waking up.
The cheese guy comes. I told you he was a slayer. Cool.
Oof.
The first slayer's gotta be
Oof.
nutty.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's over. We don't do this anymore.
Oh wow, they're committing to that role. I don't think she's out of it yet.
How would she have jumped across the table?
Are you quite finished? It's over, okay? I'm going to ignore you, and you're going to go away.
Stabbed her a bunch.
You're really gonna have to get over the whole primal power thing. You're not the source of me. Also, in terms of hair care, you really want to say what kind of impression am I making in the workplace? Because
If she got kicked out for that, just trying to fucking God.
You know, you could have brought that up to us before we did it.
I did. I said there could be dire consequences.
He did say that.
Yes, but you say that about chewing too fast.
Guessing I missed some
Oh,
fun.
Xander and the mom.
Xander,
Yes, what choice? Duh. Buffy's mom.
be my kitchen buddy again. Help me carry.
Yes, sure. Buffy's mom.
The first layer. I never really thought about it.
Her backstory.
It was intense. Well, at least you all didn't dream about that guy with the cheese. Don't know where the hell that came from.
You think you know what's to come? What you are? You haven't even begun.
Things are going to get only worse from here.
Ominous.
She can never go back to this life again. I think that's that signification. Significance.
What a way to end the episode.
All right, that was actually a great episode.
We're never going to explain Cheese Man.
No, Cheese Man was a running gag that you never. Sometimes you have dreams about stuff that you can't explain. That's Cheese Man, and the fact is, somehow they all sync their dreams to have Cheese Man. So Cheese Man is either never going to come back and never be relevant. It's just a run-off gag, or Cheese Man will be relevant in the future one day. Probably not, but we're probably going to forget about him. And there's going to be a guy like Cheese, and we're going to be like, that fucking guy. Pretty interesting dream episode. So dream episodes always creep me out, but this one had the dream feel.
This one was done beautifully.
Yeah. And I
gotta give it props. I have a lot of like shows will do a dream episode, but this one I think did it really well in delivering like the story of the episode while also those were dreams. That's how dreams work.
And I like how you saw the different dreams from the different personalities. Like Willow's dream was afraid of being like around somebody, people finding out she's a poser.
Because she's not cool, and of all like the other things that she has to hide.
Xander's dream was afraid of never doing anything with his life first off, it seemed, but also not getting to have a threesome with Tara, and Willow seemed like part of that. Or obviously, that's just me joking. He seems like he was just having generic horny teenager dreams where he's just like dreaming about stuff, and then his friends are lesbians, so he's like, that's just how he's processing it right now. Obviously, he has a girlfriend with 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 everything going on, and he's not going to do that, but it's just a dream. Can't cheat. You can't cheat.
You don't choose the sequence of your dreams. But yeah, no. So we have Willow who's hiding because she's.
I love Anya driving by. I'll just drive by a
hand motions. And then Giles was probably like the most confusing because there wasn't really like anything to read into there except like him not being supportive. Like I don't, because it was the Buffy was like his daughter, and then Spike was doing his own thing, and then which I just
I don't know.
I don't know dream analysis stuff.
But there was a musical part of it. You probably enjoyed that more than I did. Kidding. I love that. Giles' thing was cool. And Buffy's dream obviously was just a confrontation with the first layer. It seemed like. Can't think of anything else that was part of Buffy's dream. It was kind of shocking.
We're forgetting our favorite part.
Cheese Man?
Spike is baby watcher.
Oh. That was Xander's dream. So Spike as a baby watcher was great. I loved how, that's what's going on in
Xander's mind.
Basically. And Buffy's went from playing in a little sandbox to a big sandbox once she finished high school. And Xander feels like he can't help protect her anymore.
Now, I'm wondering why Tara was chosen to be the voice of the first Slayer for Buffy, because, like, the thing about dream analysis is that, like, it's sort of random, but there's, like, an inherent grounding point for each selection within your brain. So, like, you're supposed to read into it, but and her being suspicious prior with the whole, that thing where she was doing the thing with Willow to check for demons, and she was like, nope.
And there's the whole...
So like, is she? And then that scene where Willow is drawing on her back with like Greek ruins, and I'm like, what is going on?
I don't know. That'll probably be explained to us further on. I love how one of my favorite things I enjoy with Buffy's interpretation of what big government does.
We have filing to do and name things.
Yeah, it's kind of true. It's true. She's honestly.
It took me out.
She's honestly so funny.
I think this is the most I've laughed at a Buffy episode
genuinely.
in at least 2 seasons.
I will say that I enjoyed the comedy in the other ones more, but this one was great in terms of the mindfuck. Being in the dream was great. The comedy of Xander, with the threesome was great because, like, he's like, I don't understand.
And as he went towards it, it just went into a longer tunnel, which brought him back.
Him staring for 5 seconds straight, like completely, and it's just like you hear kissing sounds. That was so, just as a guy, that's funny as hell because, like, he's, like I said, he's a college freshman age,
Right.
18. It's a dream that he's gonna have probably, especially that situation. You can't control your dreams. Now, I do love just how much they had a little fun with this episode. It felt like, and Buffy was insulting the Slayer's hair, and she got kicked out of the dream. That's I love how that's how we end it. It's just Buffy being Buffy.
You should take care of your hair. Get out.
Get out, bitch. That was great. Joyce, the whole Joyce Xander interaction was great because they did call her Joyce for a while.
Dude, the Joyce wall scene in Buffy's dream was like weirdest part of it.
Fever dream. You can just break me out, can't you? I gotta go by.
I'm learning how to play mahjong. There's a mice playing with my knees. Like, what the fuck are these comms?
So, like, this is like the episode they wrote while high. I got definitely. I will say, curious to see where we're going because it seems like the primeval Slayer, was woken up by the whole interaction, or maybe her spirit is always inside of them, and she's just.
So I guess it was basically a primeval shaman. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, so she obviously. So we'll get the backstory on that. Like, your guess was like something about the Egyptians. My guess was like shamanic ritual or something. Who knows? Like that could be the source of power, but I'm curious to find out because obviously at some point the Watchers take over when they find out who the Slayer is, and that's probably gonna be something explained.
I feel like the best way to make sense of that is the Watchers were the friend group of the Slayer, because this has happened before, and then they turned into like the institution of Watchers, and it kind of fell away from what it originally intended to be. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, because like that's what Giles is, right? Is like friend to the Slayer and with the group and keeps them together and gives them guidance.
It's not supposed to be their friend though.
But I think no. I think it is. I think the Watchers are supposed to be the friend group of the Slayer.
I feel like the Watchers, like I said this last episode, I feel like they're some sort of like English.
I feel like I know what they are now, and I think that's like they've lost their way. I think the original intent of the Watchers was to be friends to the Slayer, because we see how successful Buffy is with friends, whereas we hear that the ones that didn't have friends, like Faith, are just not successful.
Well, the first Slayer was literally saying no friends.
Yes, I understand that, but I don't think that's how it's. I understand that that's the first one, and that this is like she's not supposed to have friends, but I think that this has happened before, which would be why the Watchers exist.
Interesting. I can see that. I'm curious to find out though, because it seems like this transitional season 5 potentially being.
I don't know how they're starting season 5.
A bigger Battery Evil potentially coming to town, which I mean. Right now, the only things I could think of would be
it's Thanos. Thanos is coming.
Ancient vampires, ancient demons, stuff like that come from Europe could be a possibility type of thing going on, because that's I guess old, the old world.
We have to fight Dracula.
Yeah, imagine that'd be funny.
An anime Alucard.
Alucard's just Dracula backwards.
Shh. We don't talk about that.
I'm curious to find out, because I feel like the one thing that's going to happen that's going to be big and important is the distinction Buffy's always had is her friends supporting her. In this season, we added 2 friends in the form of Anya and Tara to the group, because we lost Cordelia and Oz, so it kind of stayed even. Faith was last season entered into the group and then removed. I feel like we're going to have to find more friends. Spike kind of is teetering on the edge of the group as a wild card, which makes him fun as a character. He's very good to read situations and act in self-interest and do what he has to, but he's not super reliable yet, unless it helps him. Unless he has a stake in things, or he has, like another group of people show up, 1 or 2 or 3 more people join the group. Curious to see what's going to be happening, because I think at a certain point we're going to have some extra help to be fighting, because Buffy's not. We know Buffy can't do it by herself, but we're gonna need somebody who's.
I mean, when they go fucking.
Well, she can't. She can't do Super Slayer anymore. because the first
Voltron. That's what I was thinking.
the first Slayer got
When she goes Voltron, yes, she can.
well, the first Slayer got mad at her and said she can't do that anymore. So I imagine we're gonna have more people show up that are either like,
well, no, it could be like a Naruto thing where like it's just like they constantly tapping to that power and just
maybe
they could do a thing.
I feel like we're gonna have like either like half demons that want to help or like Slayer-esque people that want to help. Maybe
They're building their own Watchers.
Well, they have their own society. Maybe it would be a fun thing to do, to be honest. And that's the only thing that I could see potentially working. And then they could transfer it between Angel and this TV show, kind of back and forth a little bit with characters, to add like maybe a second season for Angel and a fifth season for this, you know, interarching story of the world's on fire and everything and needs help. I feel like that's what we're going to be moving towards.
So Great Beyond War.
The one thing I wanted to bring up, and the fans made me know this, there's apparently a like they're making new episodes of this potentially soon. Yeah, they're bringing it back potentially.
We don't know how it ends, so I
didn't look anything into it. The fans on Discord just tagged us, said don't look into it, but they're bringing it back. I'm like, okay, sure. But thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
And this was our reaction to the finale of season 4 of Buffy. If you did enjoy this, let us know. The one thing I forgot to ask you was, what was your favorite episode this season?
Wasn't the Jonathan episode.
I get it.
Favorite? I don't know.
I think honestly, hard for me to think. I enjoyed the Jonathan one as a comedy episode, but I feel like my favorite episode had to be when Spike came back, because there was so much. I'm sorry, when Angel came back, because there was so much drama between him and Riley. That was a good one, I think. Or the quiet one where they had no voices. That was probably my favorite one.
That was a creepy one.
Yeah, that was good acting. Yeah, and least favorite episode for you was Jonathan, obviously.
Yeah, 100%.
For me, I can't think if I can think of a least favorite episode. Oh, sorry. I think maybe my least favorite episode. Give a guess. Maybe might have been the beer bad one where Buffy gets beer. Like I didn't hate
Beer
it,
bad,
but it just felt like it was like a comedy episode, which Buffy isn't.
There was a lot of humorous ones though. What was the one where Buffy and Spike were going to get married?
Oh, that was, I know what you're talking about, but that was a fun one too. Okay, yeah, that was good.
Most of the episodes have been pretty.
That was a good one.
And their silliness.
Xander, Xander had some good moments in this season too. In terms of this, is there any characters that entered this season that you liked? Favorite? I mean, we have Tara and
it's probably Tara.
Riley.
It's probably Tara.
I kind of like Riley. I know. Like fans in the comments are always like, don't understand it, but like I like Riley and Buffy together, and I guess it's because he's not toxic like it's Angel.
Well, and it's also like a more like normal relationship, whereas like Angel was like the dark brooding like 600-year-old vampire dude that can't go in the sun. So like even though he understands Buffy and what her role is, like it's not workable in what she wants out of being a Slayer, whereas Riley is aware of all of the challenges that she faces and still is able to like go out and be a human with her.
The only thing I see that works against him, and potentially maybe we'll see it eventually, is his limitations as a human being.
Sure.
Which will be big if he gets hurt or anything like that, because Buffy, I feel like she does.
That was like the whole thing about the Angel Buffy.
They're durable, yeah. She needs somebody that can do that, like be durable. So unless he gets some sort of like augmentations or like finds a way around it, I feel like they won't last super long because he's too much of a liability for her. Kind of like Batman, you know? But yeah, thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
And if you're enjoying this, make sure to check out Patreon for full length of this. Otherwise, we will catch you next time. Bye.
Toodaloo.